experience.
All right, here we go again, y'all. Cuba got a single there while we were away.
That takes another strike. They're throwing a back-to-back curves as he squares around the plate.
I don't know, Curry. It just keeps crashing, man. I have no idea what it is.
Of course, the fastball, depending on velocity.
This one fouled back. Yeah, it's frustrating, Knuckles. I don't know what to do, girl. I don't know what to do. We made it through the NASCAR stream. I changed the music because I thought it might be that. Just don't know what it is. It's not. I mean, the computer's not showing that it's overworking. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. You just got struck out by Wainwright. Maybe it is internet. Well, it's the only time I notice it, Knuckles, I guess. I don't know. I mean, OBS, if there's a pause, it shuts off your stream. It's my internet, says Curry. The internet never went down. Called strike.
Santos had the first of those 3 infield singles in the first inning and came to the score Cuba's.
All right, so the leadoff hitter Santos, it's 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out.
19 plate appearances in the WBC.
This ball hit into the shift. Anderson fields it over to first. 2 away.
Position goes Bear. And they have to cut with 2 out.
I did, Knuckles. I've run a speed test a number of times, and the speed tests are coming back excellent. Speed tests are coming back excellent. Yeah, not then, Conrad. It's fine then. Weirdo. Welcome back, football. Welcome back, new foe.
In all of baseball, signed with the Boston Red Sox, traded to the White Sox in the Chris Sale deal.
Called strike. We made it through the entire NASCAR stream with it wouldn't start up Knuckles this morning. 5 times it dropped on me within seconds. And then started the NASCAR stream after we reset the router. Made it through the whole NASCAR race.
How tough is that to work with a catcher for the first time?
Nope.
It's tough when your system's
no weather, new foe. Not even any wind right now. That was the first time I actually heard an audible noise. It literally binged before it went off. Outside ball. That time I actually heard a notification ding, and then I looked down and it was saying reconnecting. But it never reconnects. This ball grounded foul, first base side. Welcome back, Theo. I mean, I apologize, Chad. I just don't know how to fix it. Bouncer into the shift, fielded by Anderson, over to first, and we're out of this inning. No pain. snow in Redondo Beach this year? That's the only thing I didn't do is look in OBS to see if there's a newer version, but I was afraid I was going to lose the setup and then not be able to stream today, so maybe I'll mess with that after this is over. So we're headed to the bottom of the second. What did we have in here when it went down? Like 100? The cacti? Alonzo Anderson Turner due up for the United States here in the bottom of the second. Yeah, Excalibur, someone mentioned that. Update the live stream encoder. I'm not sure what that is. Let me write that down. Maybe it's a cache issue, you think, chat? Welcome back, Butterfly. I mean, there was a weird deal on the WBC streams starting 3 games ago where it says something about licensing on music, but no copyright. So I changed the song to one of their free songs today again to see if a different song would make a difference. I'm sure you didn't. Yeah, no way did you get a notify tonight, Butterfly, because we dropped 5 times this morning before the NASCAR thing. We dropped 5 times, then we reset the router, and then it worked for the whole NASCAR stream. All right, back to it. Theo, the memory shows okay. If I do that Control-Alt-Delete and look at what systems are using memory, it's fine. Right now, OBS is saying my CPU usage is 7.5%. But I think it'd probably be good to try to delete some stuff. Jeff for his computer. 90 in here before the crash. No olives in the spaghetti. No olives. The COO puts red peppers in her spaghetti. Not me though.
It was an addicting feeling. I want more of it, but that's after 7 months of getting at bats. You're at your peak compared to this.
Alonso hits it. Center field. Caught. He's out. I hate that Fontucky is turning into a short West Coast track. Oh, Fontana. All right, that's going to bring up Anderson, y'all. Misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second. United States 2, Cuba 1. In a semifinal matchup of the World Baseball Classic. Swing and a miss by Anderson.
One of the stars of the show for Team USA, especially if you ask Mark DeRosa, who's telling us before this tournament even started, I've become a big fan of Tim Anderson. And he's done nothing to diminish that feeling as the games have gotten going. I mean, what he's done moving to second base has been great.
How do you hate olives? I sometimes go a few days of eating nothing but olives right out of the can. Ain't my jam, bro. That ain't my jam. Bouncer. Foul.
Number one average in the majors the last 4 years. Tim Anderson, 318. Won a batting title. An All-Star twice.
Can't wait for the Coliseum race.
On a 2-2 from Elias Anderson.
Up high, misses. Count goes full. Tim Anderson, a 318 average since 2019. That's the highest average in the MLB. On the last year of his contract with the Sox. This bouncer up the middle, fielded nicely, throw over to first, and they get him 2 away. My girlfriend says if we don't get married soon, she's going to kill me. It's a matter of life or death. You used that one before. Fap says so long then if you're a smart man. What's up, Rogelio?
Guys that has felt like he's searching, like guys often do at this time in the calendar. So he's going to the plate and he's telling himself, look, telling himself, you're good enough, you can do this.
Yeah, we crashed again, shall we? This ball hit hard, left field, back to the wall. Trey Turner has done it again. A one-run shot to make it 3-1 United States. Oh, there's a lot of Cuban support in the stands. Brings up Mookie. Next pitch inside for a ball. Kerm says MVP. Butterfly hype. Theo hype too. Philly's going to be happy to get him, no doubt. This ball hit, left center field, base hit for Mookie. Valhalla Sports Talk exclusive stand-up single for Mookie Betts. Knuckles says this is the guy the Dodgers decided to let go. Damon says, I bet the Phillies won't be batting him ninth. They'll be leading off. Daniel says, you've been hit by the United States of America. All right, Trout, over to first. They don't get Mookie.
Trey Turner, out of the 9th spot, is on a $300 million contract.
Paul says, I love to see MLB in Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic. Trout a swing and a miss. Trout is due. Trout was the big player, not yesterday, but the game before.
Superstar flying to right his first time.
This ball hit hard, center field. On his horse is the center fielder to make the catch just in front of the wall.
2 innings, 2 home runs for Team USA. This one for Trey Turner, and it's 3-1.
All right, so we head to the 3rd inning. United States 3-1 over Cuba. Semifinal of the World Baseball Classic. Winner of this game will play the winner of tomorrow's game, Mexico versus Japan. Valhalla Sports Talk will be doing that stream tomorrow. Dodgers should trade for Trey Turner. Trout is fishy, says Dufo. Robert Despain And Ario Brena due up for Cuba in the third. On his horse, homie. Yeah. Theo says we're out there swinging tonight. Let's go. You know, I'm not sure. Does the U.S. would there be a mercy rule in these rounds, y'all? In the knockout rounds? I don't even know if that's possible in the knockout rounds. Nufo says that spaghetti sure smelling yummy. I saw the article in the U.S. in the L.A. paper there, Knuckles, that the Dodgers should trade for Tyler. That they should really do. Just do not give up my guy Outman. Give up that other guy they won't let play. Paul says, I hope there's no mercy rule at this stage. Arizio Reyna is an absolute stud. Clutch as it gets, says Rich. What's up, Mike? What's up, Mr. Cedios? Hey, what's up? Do you see what I see? Mercy rule and pool play only, says Yellowman. This ball hit right field. Mookie gets underneath it. Makes the catch. One away. Trevor says, with the love that Lars Nootbaar gets in Japan, what about Shelly Ohtani and Lars Nootbaar in St. Louis? Ohtani's coming to the Dodgers. Called strike on the inside. Alright, this is that big dude. To Spain. Bouncer back to Wainwright. Can we make a play from the mound? No, he throws it over the head of Goldschmidt. WTF, man. Barehanded. Skies it over the head of Goldschmidt.
And these are just some of the things that you get a little away from, the everyday spring training. They do, when you go to spring training, pitchers work on these plays.
What are we doing? DFPs, the pitchers fielding practice. One away, third inning. Reyna. Outside ball. Show big game is going to to San Diego, says Rich. I think San Diego must be out of money by now.
Signed into a big contract, 5-year deal when he was 22. Thinking that he could be the shortstop of the future.
Outside for a ball.
People a decade later around the Dodgers will talk about what a magical fielder this guy was when they signed him. Watching him coming up to the minors, fielding ability, a league full of the best fielders in the world, he stood out.
Fab says Wainwright's like a horse that needs to be sent to the glue factory. That's how Fab talks about me, chat, all the time. 2-0 popped up. Shallow right field. Anderson gets called off by Mookie. Mookie makes the catch. 2 away. Ohtani's agent lives in San Diego. Yeah, San Diego out of money, y'all.
Yes, I don't know why you say that. Only left to say. That's probably safe.
Matty says Wainwright's like a horse the glue factory won't take.
2 gone for a bomb race. Kenny talks about the
Up high for a ball.
this lineup in Moncada and Robert. Ibanez in the major leagues parts of the last
Rich says San Diego has old big contracts coming off the books.
Detroit Tigers. Making his WBC debut here tonight. Supposed to be
Up high for a ball.
finger in exhibition play. So missed the qualifier, missed
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the third. USA up 3-1 over Cuba. Ibanez is 0 for 1 so far tonight. Fouls this one back. 2 balls, 1 strike. 76 in the chat, y'all. Hit the like. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 12-6 tonight.
Because of their travels between that 3-game winning streak and now getting here to play Team USA. Quarters on Wednesday last week. There's a curve that misses high.
Up high for a ball.
But geez, if you make a flight like that, 20-hour flight, that's going to take you some time.
Trevor really trying to sell us on the whole St. Louis deal.
This 13-hour time difference from Tokyo to Miami, that'll throw your system off.
3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count to Ibanez. Next pitch by Wainwright will be 51. This ball's hit hard. Right field or center field. Trout makes the catch. All right, we go to a commercial break. Heading to the bottom of the third. US 3, Cuba 1. There's only a few more games left. So this game, then tomorrow is the other semifinal, Mexico versus Japan. You can see that on Valhalla Sports Talk. And then Tuesday night is the championship game, shown on Valhalla Sports Talk. $71 in the chat, y'all. 71 up in here, up in here. All right, so Romero is going to relieve the pitcher now for Cuba, and Goldschmidt will lead us off. He's 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. And Obama in the first for Goldschmidt. Rich is from Baja, California. That's when I went to a Dodger Padre game in the fall. What a crap hole stadium. I hated it. But it was also 100 degrees at night and raining because of the hurricane, and the Padres walked it off with a home run. Thor, if you don't quit chewing on that paw, you're going to be in big trouble, mister. Boom, boom. All right, here we go. Back to it. So like I said, Romero, the righty, in relief now. 4 games, 2-0 record, 0 ERA, 8 1/3 pitched. No walks, 12 strikeouts. Ay caramba.
Vegas had a tough ERA there, but his arm, as you mentioned, upward mid-90s in fastball, along with
No, he went down to San Diego, Rich.
And the changeup has the potential to be a plus pitch as he continues to navigate. Vegas, the AAA affiliate of the Oakland A's, faces Paul Goldschmidt to lead off this third.
Down low in the dirt, a bouncer to Goldschmidt to lead him off. 1 ball, no strikes.
He let me know that 17 of those home runs he hit last year.
So I couldn't find the Cuba logo anywhere on the internet, y'all, other than like on products. Couldn't find that Cuba logo. 1-0 is outside. 2 balls, no strikes. We're over 100 in the chat. Called strike up high that time. Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike.
He said, no complaining. We're going to deal with everything that comes and goes our way with this tournament. No better example of what Cuba has to deal with, right? You can find yourself complaining.
Foul back.
It's all about the mental adjustment of, I call it like running on the hurdles. You got to jump and just keep running. And in this tournament, there's some twists and turns that come into play.
Someone in my comments just put copyright strike.
And so many of these guys talking about how immediate of a boost it is to look down and see your country on your jersey.
So this song too is getting that license added business.
Tokyo, but the Team Cuba players, similar to the Team USA players, and all the guys in this tournament, talking about what it means to represent their
So the song I'm playing between innings is getting that license added bullcrap. How do I not have that?
bunch of baseball glory in those colors on that Team Cuba uniform.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Goldschmidt fouls it off.
Those 5 Olympics that had baseball, Team Cuba either won gold or silver, all 5 of them. In the 90s or 2000s. That was part of a 5-decade span where they won another 39 gold medals, 39 championships in international play.
That's the guy right there in my comments talking about copyright strike.
With defectors banned from playing for Team Cuba, the number of defectors going way up over the last.
Yeah, I see that, Firefighter Jimmy.
Teams haven't been as good. Team Cuba's really become, prior to this WBC, a non-factor in international play. Failed to make the Tokyo Olympics. This winter they finished in last place in the Caribbean Series.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Do some beatbox. I don't know how to do that.
Well, this is 100 years ago. Matter of fact, it was 1923. 1985. I got a chance to do what these guys are doing at a lesser level.
Ooh, inside pitch to Arenado.
It was 84, 85, and you got a chance to play against Cuba. The gold medal game in Glens Falls.
Yeah, that guy. This ball roped, foul, third base side. Foul by quite a bit.
Baseball countries in town, and they walked off the bus and we looked and we were like, oh my goodness. Yeah. It was pretty intimidating. Boy, did they talk about the get off the bus test? That was a literal one? Yes.
This one roped, fair ball, left field. Fair ball, left field, Arenado on first with a Valhalla Sports Talk exclusive. Stand-up single.
Really what I was talking about, because you see how the difference in time has taken
physically see the ball hit the bat. They keep your head down, but they're basically telling you is not to. That wasted movement, you know, the Ted Williams approach, the Walt Winiak, follow through. But I don't think you can actually physically see the ball hit the bat.
Happens too fast, moving too much.
Yeah. What you're seeing is a pitch that's coming in and you got less than 0.03 seconds to decide whether or not to swing at it. And then you're swinging into an area where you think that ball's going to go. And you tell me this isn't one of the greatest hand-eye coordinations.
Cardinals representing tonight in this game.
With golf and some of the other great athletes in sports.
A lot of Cuba fans in the stands, y'all. A lot of Cuban flags.
So you're talking about 99 miles an hour?
Significantly faster than the golf ball.
Yeah.
2.5 hours short.
Outside to Schwarber, 3 balls, no strikes with 1 out. Runner on first here in the bottom of the third. USA leads Cuba 3-1.
The big news is kind of doing today been a star game, and it is hard to judge and guess where that ball's going.
Michigan State defeats Marquette 69-60
Pure velocity.
in the tourney. All right, he walked Schwarber there. Thank you, dude.
He gets hit.
No, he hit Schwarber. Excuse me, I was turning and looking the other way there. Hit Schwarber in the leg, y'all. All right, a little spaghetti, y'all. Now that's going to bring up Will Smith.
You're talking about what kind of athlete Will Smith is. Before he was a catcher, he was mostly an infielder. And then when he made the move to catcher, all the scouts...
USA goes deep at the start and has to sub in weaker talent.
Move from middle infield to catcher.
I don't think so.
Hit too. Because when you think catcher...
I don't think it's subscriber only.
After you get...
Do you need something to drink?
No, I'm good. I'm good, baby. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I have subscriber only chat on, y'all. First pitch or second pitch to Smitty is a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Maybe from Louisville, Kentucky. Bless you. Fresh Parmesan, says Knuckles. No, he just got it out of the bucket. Outside, called strike on the outside edge. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. CUO moving in to watch the rest of this game or some of it. Oh, runners on first and second, y'all. Up high and inside for a ball. Count goes full to Smitty. I just cut it up, Maddie, so I can just shovel it in there. So I don't have to be twirling it and doing all that shit while on stream. Foul ball by Smith. Val sounds like he's sharpening a blade before battle. No, I just cut it up real good. Bolts is back in the house. Butterfly says I don't have subs only on. Good to hear.
They get through this semifinal. The championship game doesn't happen if you can't pitch your way through this.
Little garlic toast.
Another 3-2.
3-2. We walked him. Free base. So the U.S. has bases loaded with 1 out. Vegan tofu spaghetti? No, not exactly. Got a hamburger in it.
Alonso's been patient early. I would think he's going to be aggressive on the first pitch. That would be to get him going. Not that he's going to be super deep up that he expands the zone.
Why did Dracula not want to attend the business meeting? He was afraid of the stakeholders. Ha ha ha! All right, that's going to bring up Alonso, who finally got off the schneid last night. And he comes up with 1 out. Bases jacked here in the bottom of the 3rd. U.S. leading 3-1. Torrey's wondering where Trey Turner is when you need him. I suppose it depends on who wins it, Trevor. I suppose it depends on what team wins it.
Since he broke in 2019. Trying to get going in the WBC though, 1-for-11.
Rich thinks that Arrizarena is probably the MVP for Mexico.
And he can look and swing with 1 arm off balance and still
Bases loaded.
Rope! Left field, base hit! Left fielder charges it. 1 run will score. Joe says Tuck got 3 hits yesterday. He's on the bench. Pat predicting a double play is about to happen. What do you call a plate of spaghetti that sells itself? A prostitute. Boo says bolts. I like that one. All right, Cuba going to change their pitcher here. They're changing their pitcher. Theo says go. Once in a while, Pepe gets one right. New voted agree. All right, so they're going to bring up Tyler Anderson here. Always have a napkin. Butterfly, always have a napkin, girl. I am a cultured fat ass. Let's go U.S. is Robert. All right, back to it. Carlos Vieira, 2 games, 0-0 record, 3.38 ERA in 2 2/3 inning of work. No walks, 4 strikeouts. Baylor losing by 10. Shelby's having some Philly cheesesteaks for dinner. Anderson 0 for 1 tonight with a ground out. First pitch fouled straight back.
Single from Arenado. Schwarber was hit. Smith walked and then the Alonso base hit. First 3 runs came on home runs for Team USA. Piecing it together here in the 3rd.
What's up? It's puffer time.
Vieira's 0-1.
Outside, 4 ball.
USA 13 runs.
They do have some big fellas.
Over the last 12 innings of offense.
Some of them look mean.
1-1. Anderson chops it along 3rd foul.
1-1 chop foul on the third base side.
They're like they're really mad.
17.
It's the like. I'd appreciate it, y'all. Too many Cuban sandwiches. Down low, 4 ball.
Everyone in Mexico was a dark horse, but still a surprise to see him reach this stage.
Man's pitching staff. Oh, yeah. There is rumors that Ohtani could come out of the pen to close out the game. That's tomorrow. And then it could be in the championship.
Which likely will be started by Hugh Darvish. Anderson,
This ball hit center field, right center. Caught on the fly. That'll score 1. Sack fly scores Schwarber. Five 1. No time limits. Trey Turner up 2 home runs, 5 RBIs over the last 2 games. No, after the last 2 plate appearances. Outside edge, called strike. Oh, 2 outs. A bouncer, third base side, has to charge it, long throw to first, and they get him. All right, we head to a commercial break. I should quit using that music. Happy Face says the U.S. wants it this year. Bring in Razor Ramon for Cuba, says Conrad Hauser. Japan is either won or placed top 3 every time. What's up, Adam? Let me see if they've already put that license added thing when the stream's live. Yeah, it doesn't put it until the stream goes down, until it's turned off or goes down. So I wonder if it's hearing it and registering it, and sooner or later it just cuts it off. What's up, CXL? Go USA, says Tucker Phillips. Rich Frank, too bad it's like 1890s in Japan. You know, I haven't taken the time to watch a single one, Nufo. And I watched the hell out of it the first year they were active. All right, here we go, back to it.
Bottom part of the order, Mario Martinez leads off. Ball one from Wainwright, who looked like may not be in this game for that long in that first inning, but it's only giving up the one run.
Ariel Martinez 0 for 1, grounded out in the first, is up for Cuba. 1 ball, no strikes. Wainwright now at 82 pitches.
Virtually, after the first run scored with no outs, he's been able to settle everybody down and get 3 scoreless innings, which you can't have a more night.
Conrad says that song is used by people who talk about cold cases.
USA, like you didn't have
It's approved. I mean, it's an approved song on YouTube.
the heart had to be like, what is going on? And certainly around the mound and fielding plays.
Martinez waits on it.
This ball hit right field. Mookie makes the catch on the fly.
His teammates back in St. Louis are going to give him a hard time when he returns.
So it's approved music, but I don't know that many people that stream have that little between commercial music going on. So maybe I just play it too much.
Things aren't going your way these first few hitters. We'll just take a deep breath and settle in and straighten it out. But it's another thing to give
95 pitches they can go up to, Kerm.
He's super focused, and everything he does, structure, detail, he wants it, he gets it, and he's grinding like this is a World Series start.
Now here's Drake.
Bouncer up the middle.
On a short, Drake
Fielded by Trey. Throw to first. They get him. 2 away.
Wainwright, huge fatigue.
2 up, 2 down.
They're gonna move on in this game to preserve.
No, that's not the one, is it, David?
This is last year, and to play in this game means the world to him, and to do fairly well means even more because
Well, I did, Robert. This is the different music.
game on and off the field is such class. So it did not start that way, but if it was a younger player that had that happen, I don't think they survived that first inning. His experience survived the first inning, and his guts to say, that's okay, all right.
Called strike, outside edge.
Especially on those 2 plays that he didn't make.
How do you say this guy's first name? Uelkis?
Wainwright looking for 1, 2, 3, 4.
Called strike on the outside.
You think about his career, and most people forget because it's lasted so long.
1 like away from 40. We had 60 on the first stream, I believe.
In his first year, and the epic freeze, ball freezes, curveball, Carlos Beltran moments. It's amazing he's been able to spin.
No, there's a new one today, Nufo.
Down that starter for a long time.
Goes back to 2006. There's a closer on that World Series run.
Bolt says found it.
That's up the middle and third.
Base hit. Up the middle.
Yankees keep there. Right, Wainwright was top 3 inside that 4 of his first 6 years.
And you know what? Those years he could have won it. He still had him and his team Chris Barkley because they were both in the running. And so it cost him.
Sabas talks a lot, says a lot of stuff, but I'm not sure. Hey, Valhalla, holla to Bowl 77 and 199 super chat. No message. But I thank you so much there, Valhalla, holla.
1 for 2, scored Cuba's home run. what's been really cool for
Pitch outside for a ball.
peak at the beginning of his career, and then he went from what a lot of guys
This is Santos, the left fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored.
resurgence, and he's finished his career with 3 to this point. There's another year coming, but excellent years.
Yeah, I don't think anybody anticipated he'd be playing again this year, including him. But he had such a fun and healthy year last year. It was almost like, why not? You know, Molina was retiring. Nobody's thrown to each other. Battery made. Right, they're number 1, right? Yeah. And they broke that last
There's
year.
Bowles, 199 super chat. Thank you so much, dude. Third base umpire said he went around on that one. Called strike. I see you there, Thornelius.
Wainwright deals. Fly ball.
This ball, golf shot, right center field. Trout waves off Betts.
Shoots out one. Middle 4, 5-1.
I should just quit playing it, but it's habit at this point. No, I can hardly eat all this. I'm probably done after this, butterfly. All right, Betts, Trout, Goldschmidt due up for the United States. What happened?
Almost got.
Did you save it?
I saved it.
The Spicy McCrispy. '94 in the house. United States with a 5-1 lead over Cuba in the semifinal game of the World Baseball Classic. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. Betts, Trout, Goldschmidt due up for the United States. Combined, the 3 batters are 3 for 6. Tomorrow night, y'all, same time, Japan, Mexico, same time. Here we go back to it. I think Wainwright's day is done.
Adam Wainwright, when you come around before he recorded it out. Consider that 4 innings, 1 run. Pretty awesome stat line.
Really awesome. Again, you know, many pitchers who may be watching this game know what that's like. To have bases loaded, 1 run in, and you haven't recorded it out. The numerical value of getting that inning with just that 1 run.
All right, the stash is up in the bullpen. Mikolash.
His Cardinals teammate Miles Michael is starting to warm. As Mookie Betts leads off this 4th inning for Team USA, already a double.
Mookie at the plate.
Swings it.
Swing and a miss. I ate spaghetti without the sauce, just the Parmesan cheese. There you go.
Sets up exactly for how we want this script to play out.
There's been some tight moments.
Nufo says, are you inviting me to tomorrow's stream, Valhalla? Absolutely.
There was a strong possibility against Canada. They didn't have.
Damon says, great job by Wainwright.
Would not have been able
I don't know if the chat would have agreed with that
restrictions. They had
in the first inning.
That's a forfeit. Yeah, well, let's let pitch 65 pitches in 5 innings. You only get 65 pitches. And then the game
Down low for a ball. Count goes full to Mookie.
an issue going into the game in the unknown. You're talking line drive.
Count goes full.
Those kind of things exist. And so in managing the game with restrictions and not to mention pitch limits, it's not that fun. Because if you're playing a tournament, you should be able to do whatever you want to do.
Rope foul, third base side.
Case here with all the property being spread out to Major League Baseball and their teams.
We heard him use that today. Hey, are you having fun? Are you enjoying this? And he thought.
Are people lagging right now?
You know that he is. He's enjoying the experience of wearing that uniform and being around these guys, but boy, the stress that comes with it.
There's no doubt, and no country's removed from it. The pressure on the manager.
Roped to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly over to first, and they get Mookie for the first out.
Besides the job of getting the team ready, it is an awesome opportunity, but it is. I'm not kidding. I told him 5 months ago. I've said this 3 times now. You're gonna end up looking like my head of hair when this thing's over. If you're not careful. He's got a beautiful head of hair.
Say Spurs still took the job. Going mad. Be enough for me. I'm out. Went in for a couple interviews. GM at Team USA, Tony Riggs.
Called strike down low.
Yeah, he said, "You want to do this?" He said, "Let's go." And he said, "I haven't slept for 4 months since then. Getting ready for this."
Meetings and Zoom calls and conversations and erasers, meaning this guy's not playing, this guy's going to play. There's just a constant changes. We talked to all.
Bolds, are you telling me to turn on the virtual memory?
How they put their teams together, and it's unique.
And is that a setting in OBS or on YouTube?
And a couple of them said, I'm having conversations. If that guy gives me kind of a maybe, he's out. Like if he's on the fence, he's out. We don't want that kind of mentality. So
107 in the chat. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mike Trout, the center fielder for the United States. He's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Comes up with no outs. I mean, with 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Trout, golf swing, strikes out. Chasing one in the dirt. What's up, Ace Diamond?
Carlos Figueroa's done a nice job out of the Team Cuba bullpen. 2 down in this 4th inning. Paul Goldschmidt comes up. Team USA ahead 5-1. 1 win away from the championship game. A chance to defend its title. Tuesday night against the winner of Japan and Mexico. That'll be tomorrow night on FS1. A strikeout Goldschmidt.
Called strike outside to Goldie. Goldie 1 for 2 tonight, a 2-run home run in the 1st inning.
It's the best game they've ever been a part of, and the environments, the backdrops.
And the U.S. has been in the lead since. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Outside, gets away from the catcher for a ball. You all right?
Yeah.
5 likes away from 50.
Those guys that said, I knew it was going to be fun, but it's exceeded my wildest expectations. These are a bunch of guys who
Inside for a ball.
big games. I mean, Trout's somebody who hasn't played in the postseason since 2014, but had those 3 games of postseason experience. And he said last night's environment and this whole experience has blown that out of the water. 2-1 pitch.
2-1, a swing and a miss, evens it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. USA all the way, Ace.
Carlos Vieira looking for 1, 2, 3, gets the top of the lineup.
Next pitch outside, count goes full to Goldschmidt as well.
Mike Trout was talking about, he said, the fans last night, I'm not sure if the fans can really appreciate how much they mean to them, how much they can do to boost a player.
I mean, it's hard to play games like that, right?
Inside. Ball, he walked him. Free base.
But this is a, I mean, you feel like you play that, but you just like thrust into an incredible environment.
It's been more than a 2-hour walk if we go down the field. Not just crowds speaking so highly of this game at this point. The players are becoming increasingly vocal about how everybody should want to be in this kind of thing. Talking to JT Realmuto after last night's game, he said, I can't believe anybody would rather stay in spring training than play in a game like that. And then Nolan Arenado in his news conference today said, there's no reason why the stars of our game shouldn't be playing in this. There's Arenado there taking the ball.
All right, they start off Arenado with the ball. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the third and a run scored.
I'd say this, it's definitely something that hopefully as they continue to evolve.
That's an idea, Robert. I don't think we've ever had one, have we? And what would it look like?
Which means get ready.
New subscriber Daniel M. Tozzi, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud.
Is how many blessings going he is not given for that player to play. So, for one reason or another.
7 away from 12-6. Outside for a ball.
Very recently, this WBC's been as great as it has. Is the stars are playing or position player set. Much has been made out of the lack of star power when it comes to pitching, especially for Team USA. A lot of the country's best pitchers are involved in this WBC, not as much on Team USA. On a 2-1, Arnaldo chops it foul.
Bounce foul, third base side.
What ifs. You can't go to spring training. What if I get hurt? What if I do this? What you can't. No one whoever plays this game long enough ever thinks about getting hurt. But how many guys in spring training get hurt every year? A lot. And so the news becomes out of a tournament like this. It becomes
Glass pipe.
when somebody gets hurt. See, I told you this is what happens, and it's unfair. Down the right.
This ball fisted down the right field, getting it down and fair. Goldschmidt rounds third, heads for home. And a triple for Arenado, and the U.S. leads 6-1. Let's go, man.
Just some really good hitting and a changeup that just drops out. Look how he just half swings it, kind of like 3/4 of an off swing after he swung and missed at that pitch.
Just kind of a chop hit right down the line, y'all.
And hit a ball down the line. And if you don't think
Goldie got some wheels.
for a big man, really mistaken.
Shelby has some subs coming out of the oven. You said Philly cheesesteaks, right, Shelby?
Still 35 years old, scored all the way first. Made 6-1 USA. And it's now Schwarber at the plate.
Schwarber at the plate now. First pitch down low, called strike.
This will come into play.
Sorry.
Just in the early rounds, the
Keep the momentum going, says Theo.
tournament style, not when you get to this point. There is no run rule. The game will have to be
Down low in the dirt for a ball. Arenado retreats back to third.
There's that half swing. Beautiful thing. And he knows it. This is a little slice down the right field line.
Look out.
Ooh. 2-1 almost hits Schwarber there. He's back up on his feet.
Walked on 4 pitches.
Makes it 2 balls, 1 strike.
4th pitch.
LA's most wanted checks in, says USA, we got this.
Tonight, only 1 strike.
Fire spoon equals free base. Personal flavor, pepper jack cheese. Yes, sir. There you go. What's up, Louis Sports Network, buddy? What's up, buddy?
It's got to be so tough. You haven't seen anything you hit online. Really pretty good change up there. Lay off.
Great change of action run. Movement that has downward.
3 balls, 1 strike to Schwarber. 2 outs, runner on third. U.S. adds 1 this inning already. to make it 6-1 over Cuba in these semifinals. Fouled straight back. Count goes full. Trey Turner over there killing sunflower seeds like a pro. Ball gets away from the catcher. Bounces down the line. That will score Arenado 7-1 United States. All right, U.S. cannot count their chickens, y'all. We cannot count the chickens before they're hatched. Cuba has 3 batters in their lineup that bat 400. It's looking good, but they cannot let off the gas. Manager for Cuba going to the pen. Now, Devin, it's on the top of the screen, buddy. It's the bottom of the 4th. All right, so they're going to the pen. Is Cuba. Yeah, no mercy rule in this round, apparently. I think while they're doing this, I'm going to hit the restroom, y'all. I'll be right back. Tell you if you went?
Yep.
What?
To Swift.
You went to Swizzy? Nice. All right, Chad, I'm back. I'm back.
Team USA, they've scored awful innings in this game. A win away from the championship game.
Knuckles says, I think Arenado might be my new crush.
The latest to come in. He's spent some time in the major leagues. He's pitched 1 game in this double.
Appreciate it, new foe. All right, Bolanos is the new pitcher for Cuba. 1 game, an 0-0 record.
Arenado with a triple. Drive in Goldschmidt. Arenado then scores. A wild pitch.
Hey, enjoy your dinner there, Shelby.
Face Bolaños, who spent the last 3 seasons with the Kansas City Royals. And he takes a swing.
Smitty sees one right over the plate, looks at it for a called strike. I'm not sure what she's talking about with Mother's Day. I forgot to ask her. Up high, called strike. Oh, she's treating herself. I got you. Yeah, bottom of the 4th, Kerm. Fouled off by Smitty. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. U.S. is up their lead to 7-1 in this inning. Looking to punch a trip to the final in the World Baseball Classic, trying to defend their title. Joe says she just scared me. I had to check the calendar. There you go, Theo. Smitty hits a high fly ball, right field. Caught for the 3rd out. We head to a commercial break. I'm stuffed, Theo, but that does sound good. An orange crust and some crush and vanilla ice cream. That sounds pretty good. Boom, 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 boom. So Moncada is going to start it off for Cuba in the 5th. Butterfly says it sounds tempting. So looking pretty good here, y'all. Looking pretty good. Just got to keep it going. Can't let him get a run going here. Boom, boom, boom. 108 in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us here on Valhalla Sports Talk. We'll be back tomorrow night for more WBC action. Japan versus Mexico. Both those teams also trying to make a trip to the finals.
Offense would have something to say about it. They've scored all 4 innings. Home runs from Goldschmidt and Turner.
Right downtown, bang. Miko lost the new pitcher for the U.S. Michaelis. Perfect record, perfect ERA, 2 innings pitched. Down low, ball.
Yeah, roster. So this 2 pitchers back to back, getting their work in. Michaelis will throw any pitch at any time. A little firmer on his fastball.
This ball roped right field. Betts ain't going to be able to get to it. It rolls to the wall. And Cuba starts off the top of the 5th with a single. Oh, a double. A double, a double.
White Sox to another. Luis Robert has been a monster when he's been healthy. Rookie of the Year runner-up in 2020, and then in 2021 he hit .338, but he missed most of the season with a 20 hit.
All right, who's this now? Robert at the bat. He's on the overlay. Fouls it off down the third base line.
Yeah, if he could just stay healthy. That's the one thing you never want to hear people say. If he could just stay healthy, what you're capable of putting together. Some flukish injuries, and just like you said, just hadn't really had that fortune.
And still just 25 years old. A lot of career ahead of him.
This ball fouled off third base side.
Never seen the team to represent Team Cuba in the 15 and under and 18.
Yeah, no, he got a double, Damon. I missed it. He got a double.
I never thought that there's going to be another chance to do this.
Bouncer in the dirt. Smitty gets in front of it, knocks it down. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Robert. Robert 1 for 2 in tonight's contest. Comes up with no outs, runner in scoring position for the Cubans. And they need to score some runs because they're down by 6. Next pitch, 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roped foul, third base line. So this pitcher for the U.S., this is what I envisioned my mustache to look like. But it didn't quite turn out that way. Butterfly might go get her a snack to eat. So the Cowboys get Cooks and sign Tunzel, making the highest paid tackle. Down goes Robert. Take a seat over there. You just got struck out by the United States of America. You all right over there?
Mm-hmm.
Next pitch up high, called strike. This is another one of the big fellas. It's Despain, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI and a base on balls. Fouls this one off, third base side. He's in an 0-2 hole. I was trying to do a Gibson stash. Yeah, mine didn't come out. Game's not on primetime. Baylor took its place. This one hits it, stay alive, just fouls it back to the backstop. 92 in the house. The Detroit Pistons have only won 16 games this year. The Rockets lose. Raptors lose to the Bucks. No, that's in the second quarter. 0-2, swing and a miss, big fella. Take a seat. Over there, you just got struck out by the United States of America. 2 away. $100 on the button in the chat. Aruba-Rania, say that name 5 times real fast. Swing and a miss.
Was used heavily last night. They used 6 relievers. The championship game coming in 2 days.
I saw that, Robert. I saw it. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to Aruba-Rania. This fella 0 for 2 tonight so far. They're trying to make him 0 for 3. What's up, Cuban Ricky? Outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's 2 outs. Runner on second here in the top of the 5th. Cuba down by 6. Joe says all Nicholas needed was for me to call him Mid. 2 strikeouts.
You've got Freeland and Singer. And
Oh, Bucks are winning by 2 at the half. Fouled straight back.
Kevin Graveman and Aaron Luke available out of the bullpen for an inning. Pitched last night, but a big three. What have become the big three in this tournament for Team USA? And Jason Adam, Devin Williams, Ryan Preston. They all pitched last night. They've all pitched 3 games and not given up a run. You'd love to have them stacked up and ready to go Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, all hands literally will be on deck if they can get there.
All right, the 1-2. Way up high. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still a long way to go in this one, though. This is a Team Cuba offense that scored 24 runs over their 3-game winning streak to get to this semifinal. On a 2-2,
2-2. Roped. Left field. Base hit. Runner rounds third. Woes up with the throw coming home. Smitty makes the catch.
Rarely are you not going to see the guy coming home, right? 2 gone.
The game is on Fox Sports 1, Butterfly. Fox Sports 1.
So it stays 7-1.
All right, that'll bring up Ibanez. Ibanez 0 for 2 tonight so far. First pitch just outside and high for a ball. This one bounced foul on the third base side.
Last 2 seasons in the Texas Rangers in 258, going back and forth between the majors and AAA. They let him go. Tigers picked him up. He's in camp with the Tigers. They're getting these high intensity at bats in the WBC.
No problem.
1-1 for Michaelis. Ibanez
Ground ball up the middle. Gonna be a CNI single to center field, and Cuba gets one of them back.
It's a 7-2 game.
7-2. You have a bad signal?
Right up the middle.
Don't you have cable, Butterfly, or do you have an antenna? Theo says, let's go US. David says, let's go USA Dodgers.
Well, you know what? It's going to come into play this year. Pitchers should conceal their position. With no shift, take away the middle. I mean, the shift,
Man, I'm looking forward to the start of baseball season with all these new rules.
they fall off the mound.
No shift,
Field, they're not a fielder.
time clock,
They'll field their position.
outside, called strike.
Stopping some of those hits that we all got used to knowing they hits and shift them away.
Robert says the game's clear. He's in Florida.
Now, you taught as a pitcher on ball swung back at you.
Did you have any thoughts about going to the game, Robert?
About the mound and pitching is all about
Outside and low for a ball.
you end up in the field, absolutely, and you get whatever you can because there typically was never anybody behind.
It keeps cutting up with cable, this channel only. Interesting. Fouled off first base side.
And it became the opposite in recent years. Where it was Tyrants either somebody back.
Yeah, because well, pitchers in the last 3 to 4 years
Cuban
did their job.
Cuban Ricky says, I'm so glad the U.S. is winning this game.
But if you forgot and you reached out just out of habit, then you deflected it away from the guys.
Me too.
Make it happen.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Swing and a miss. Take a seat over there. You just got struck out by the United States of America. All right, and we head to the bottom of the fifth. USA still on top, 7-2. 90 Berserkers up in here, up in here. Joe says, I don't like the clock or the ghost runners, but glad the shift is gone. How about the bigger bases? Feels like, let's sit down this fool. 90 in the house. Alonzo, Anderson, Turner, the 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the United States in the bottom of the fifth. Steven Richter, the one rule I think will help the Dodgers is only 2 throws over to first base. The stolen base is back. Glad about that one too. Butterfly says, here's a chair, take a seat. Joe says they're just going to end up bringing an outfielder to the edge of the infield. I don't know, it was done, I guess, in one game, right? Cuban Riki says, for me, this game represents freedom against communism. Joe thinks the bigger bases are okay. I'm excited to see the stolen base come back into play, for sure. I'm excited about that for sure. I didn't like that they kept the ghost runner, but I see why. The whole point is to speed it up, apparently. And 4-hour games, y'all. 4-hour games, 4.5-hour games. Is that what we really want to do with our lives? Apparently it's speeding up the game about 45 minutes.
So it's still 3 hours?
Well, it depends on the game, but yeah, it's going to be much faster though. All right, here we go, back to it. I want that guy's mask.
They scored all 4 innings in the semifinals. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Joe Davis, John Smoltz, Ken Rosenthal, and it's Pete Alonso to lead this inning off. Look out. In fact, he got hit.
All right, he hits Alonso with the first pitch.
Bolaños hits Alonso.
Is this the new pitcher? No, this guy pitched part of the last inning, Bolaños.
For USA. The change coming here instead of Tim Anderson, it's going to be Jeff McNeil, pinch hit. And for more on him, we go down to Ken.
All right, so McNeil's going to come in and hit for Anderson. He's 125 in the WBC, 1 for 8, no home runs, no RBIs. The longer the game, the more value you get for your dollar. Yeah, it was a wrestler mask. It was pretty cool, though.
He said, not really. I've been doing my work in the cage. Things should be okay. But this is important.
Fighter Jimmy said, but people getting home from work, it's going to miss most of the game, what people are mad about. Outside ball.
Last year, one of the top averages in baseball since he debuted 5 years ago. Signed an extension this offseason with the Mets. Keeping him around until
This Anderson guy is the guy that plays center field for the Mets. Up high ball.
this is a guy who
I mean, McNeil, isn't he the one that plays center for the Mets?
jarring because he'd always been.
We got him as a second baseman here.
Watched the video from his first couple of seasons. Got back to doing some things that he had always done. Just gotten away from in 2021, and he looked like the old Jeff McNeil again. Started second baseman in the All-Star game for the National League.
Now he's a second baseman.
The All-Star game in 9 years. So you go back to when Pat Harvick started the game on the mound, and David White was the third in 2013. The last Mets starters.
So 3 balls, no strikes to McNeil. Definitely a hitter's count.
For Tim Anderson.
Outside, he walked him. Free base! USC Trojan fans says East Coast fans should be happier with faster games, especially when playing on the West Coast.
This inning for Bolaños. So double-barreled action down the Cuba bullpen.
Trey Turner coming up for the United States. 1 for 2, a solo home run in the second.
Last time Team USA played in the World Baseball Classic, Trey wasn't on the team. He was still at that point trying to make his first opening day roster with Washington.
Joe Vino says, I've already argued against the clock way too much on Twitter. It's what it is. Love baseball too much to quit watching no matter how much they jack with it.
World Series in 2019. Dodgers and the Phillies for Trey Turner.
You just don't like it at all, Joe, or you think maybe it should be longer than the 15 seconds or whatever it is? Called strike to Trey to start him for the second pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, he said it looked like a fish. Doctor said you're going to be out for a few months, and he said, okay, we'll see about that. I'm going to show you. He came back in about a month with the fingers still broken, and spent that whole year swinging through pain with 9 fingers on the bat. That broken finger, that fish hook, sticking up from the bat.
Down low, 4 balls, 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's a special player that is going to really benefit when we talk about this, the new rules.
Nemo's the center fielder. That's right, Terry. That's right. Nemo's an impressive player.
I've always said when he broke in the league, he's going to win an MVP. I don't know if that'll happen.
Cuban Ricky says, Turner, please hit 1 more home run. Kerm says, I feel like the pitch clock thing will be a little bit longer in the postseason. David says, I'd like to see it off after with runners on after the 7th. Down low and inside, ball. That makes it 3 balls, 1 strike to Trey Turner. There's no outs, runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 5th. United States a 7-2 lead about halfway through this game. Down low, fouled off. Kills the suspense. Greatest thing about baseball, says David. We never used the clock for 100 years. Umps could have done more to speed up the game. This ball hit, deposited into right field. A bloop single for Trey, and they roll up Alonso at third. Bases jacked again with no outs. Two likes away from 60. Joe says, oh, Paul, the ads, don't get me started. Now if you buy an Astros jersey, you get the City Oil patch on it free. Yeah, there are no ghost runners in the playoffs, Steven. Cuban Ricky is happy. It's going to bring up Mookie Betts. Cuba might be about to yank this pitcher. He is gone too. All right, so pitching change for Cuba again. Theo says that's it. Keep the foot on the accelerator. Mets are on second and third. Let's go Mets, says Terry. Lawrence says it's so exciting to watch a better re-Velcro his batting gloves for 30 seconds after every single pitch. I hear you, Lawrence. I was over that shit too. I was over it too. What was it? Was that Garcia Parra for the Dodgers that used to be like he was doing judo after every pitch? 2 different batting gloves. Choke up on the bat. Check your jock. Fix your sock. Trout due for a base hit. Hope Brady Singer plays in the championship game, says Ashton G. Jeremy is predicting a base clearing double for Mookie. I'll take it. I'll take it. I would take it for sure. Four weeks until the USFL starts back up. All right, here we go.
Team USA, they've got the bases loaded, nobody out here in the 5th inning for a chance to add on, and they didn't wait around.
Hargrove, the human rain delay.
They scored 3 runs in the first inning. It was Paul Goldschmidt who got him off to a 2-1 lead with that home run, and then another home run in the second.
Yeah, just a good feeling from last night, that home run, that swing. And
New subscriber, Cuban Ricky, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor, be proud.
going there, taking advantage of the pitches that are thrown to him, and they're making the best.
Theo wants him to make something good out of this. I think they're gonna. I think it's time for Mookie to hit a grand slam.
They've had 15
I'm predicting a Mookie slam right here.
scored in every inning to this point. Trying to keep that going here in the 5th with Mookie Betts, who's 2 for 3.
Next pitch, outside ball.
From Ilya Leva.
Yeah, no LA Express this time, huh?
Leva's pitched in 1 game in this World Baseball Classic. Started against Chinese Taipei and
Nah, I don't think so, Nufo.
got the win in that game. Trying to keep it close.
Come on, Mookie.
His long pitch.
Roped! Backhanded by the shortstop on the fly, and Mookie's out.
Betts is out number 1.
I feel sorry for this pitcher with the next guy coming up. He's due.
That would be Mike Trout.
So Trout coming up. The announcer agrees with the chat that he is due.
Maybe you see him go even this long without doing something loud.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to hit a ball hard, whether or not he gets rewarded or not. He's going to hit a ball hard right here, and you just get the sense that he has the ability to forget about the past, but he doesn't have many past experiences with the attitude.
First pitch to Trout. Right over the top, up high, called strike. Trout 0 for 3 in this one. 2 lineouts and a strikeout. Fouled straight back. Trout's in an 0-2 hole.
Enough of those opportunities to do his thing. Desperate to get back to the postseason. Baseball desperate for him to get back to the postseason. How fun would it be to have Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani playing in October? Oh,
0-2 on the way. Punches him out. Looking. Trout looks at strike 3. 2 away.
That's the 5th game for Trout the last 2 games.
You know, I know the statistics don't lie.
Baylor just got knocked out, Jimmy.
There's only 3 games in his career, 3 games in a row that he hadn't reached base. Like, that's how much Mike Trout and his limited struggles. Now, last year that he had a stretch where it was like way.
Ashton calling for a Goldschmidt grand slam here. 1 for 2, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, base on balls for Goldie. First pitch up high, 90 miles an hour, called strike up high in the zone. $110 in the chat. That might be our high for today. Kerm says Trout's looked horrible the last 2 games. Well, he looked great the game before that, right? Roped! Right field! Base hit! There's Americans running the bases. The throw to the plate, safe at home. The U.S. tacks on 2 more.
It's 9-2. They've scored all 5 innings.
That's just great. Again, wide open right side. Pitcher is 1 out away from incredible situation, inside out. That's a planned attack.
Face first slide home.
Knocked in 4 of the 9 runs.
Theo's hyped. Keep it going, says Cuban Ricky.
On base percentage runs.
What bases we got people on still?
Classic for Paul Goldschmidt. Corners 2 gone still.
Corners.
That gets Arenado a chance here. He's had 2 hits today. Scored a couple runs of his own.
That first pitch to Arenado fouled straight back.
Goldschmidt could walk to second base. I mean, they're not even holding him on. First base was kind of way behind. I think he's asking, should I go? Looked over to the bench. Like, you want me to go? It's 9-2.
Swing and a miss by Arenado. SOS in the chat from Salsa Jumelas.
Back-to-back 9-run games since Team USA's moved into the knockout stage.
He won't catch the flying squirrel. Inside, he hits Arenado on the hand, I believe.
That's on the right hand. The umpires get together here to see if there was a swing.
He's trying to get that feeling back right now.
Yeah, hit him right in the hand. Joe says he wonders who'd start the final if we go on to win.
Those gloves.
Butterfly says, I see Knuckles' point. Arenado is not bad. You girls calm down in the chat.
They're taking chances.
All right, so I think they're going to take Arenado out of the game.
Arenado, Mark Gross says, treats every swing, every ground ball like it's Game 7 of the World Series.
He's dapping up his buddies. It doesn't seem like Altuve's deal. He doesn't seem like he thinks it's broken or nothing.
Is he a pitcher?
All right, so you got bases loaded. No. Third baseman, Rockies, I believe.
So he need a sliding glove? Pointing his hand. Looks like this is under review.
All right, so they're reviewing this. Arenado headed down to the locker, but he seems to think he's okay. Probably throw some x-rays on that puppy real fast. Just check it out.
That the body language is a good sign. The look on his
I
face is a
see.
good sign that it's not a big deal. Is there anything-
Maddie says, well, I can't tell you right now, if they lose Arenado and Diaz in the same WBC, there will be no WBC.
Broken thumb, medical surgery.
I don't get the argument about that whole thing, Maddie, personally. I mean,
Got away from Daniel Palmer.
they get hurt in spring training just the same. Gavin Lux wasn't playing in the WBC.
And you know, you hate to see it. Those kind of injuries can happen in spring training just as well. It's not like guys don't get hit. It's just so unfortunate.
So the call does stand that he does get first base.
So the call stands. He was hit by a pitch.
And as we showed, it'll be evaluated junior run for Arenado.
Was on the Rockies. Oh, the Cardinals.
A couple outs after the U.S. moved the bases, and it looked like play was maybe when he get out of this, but Goldschmidt, the 2-run single, he then hits Arenado and now has to face Kyle Schwarber.
They would be playing baseball anyway, whether they were in the World Baseball Classic or in spring training. They would be playing baseball anyway with guys that could throw 100 miles an hour. So the difference I don't understand, y'all.
Well, the offense in the group stage was hit or miss. Didn't look great at the breakout against Canada. But since they moved here to Miami, they've done it in 2 games. So you envision them doing what you saw.
So, Maddie, you're thinking that the MLB owners will say, no, we're not letting them play anymore.
They're not letting them squirm out without giving up a run or two, or even in the case of a grand slam. That's a good sign for the offense.
That was a 1-1 pitch. Schwarber's out.
Swing and a miss by Schwarber.
Really did come out to set a tone in that first inning last night. Not just the base hits, but the pace running after the hits, after the discussions and clubhouse before the game, but trying to match Venezuela's intensity, trying to match the intensity that the crowd was going to do. And that's carried over to tonight.
The owners will just bat him. All right, tap back to the pitcher, thrown to first, fielded, caught, 3 away.
So it's 9-2 after 5.
All right, we go to a commercial break. Joe says the WBC is MLB's baby. It's not stopping. 5 legs away from 70. Due up for Cuba in the 6th. Drake the rapper. Psych. Drake. Gubert. Santos. Maddie says, if you don't think they already said that about all the elite pitchers, where are they then? You got a point. You've got a point. What's up, Bruin? Kerm says in soccer you can get injured in the World Cup. It's no different. I guess the only difference would be in the World Cup talk there. The World Cup is bigger worldwide. And even billionaires care about the World Cup. Right?
I don't like that music.
How come?
Oh no.
They're saying that it's the music from when they were thinking on that.
Jeopardy?
No, not Jeopardy, the other one where they would sit in the chair and answer the questions and then had a lifeline and all that shit.
Oh.
But I don't remember it for that. Alright, so Witt now is the third baseman for Arenado.
9-2, USA ahead of Cuba here in the semifinal. Michaelis was struck one.
Joe says, yeah, Maddie, they're not going to turn off the tap completely, I don't believe. They'll leave it mostly up to the pitchers themselves. Maddie says you can't compare the World Cup to the WBC. This ball hit to Trey. Trey fields it cleanly, tosses it across to Goldie. 1 away. So this thing's only supposed to happen every 3 years, right?
The last time the Team USA was in the WBC, Bobby Witt was a sophomore in high school. And so, just his inclusion on this roster, Team USA kind of looks at it as with an eye for the next WBC. I think he could be central to what they're doing in 2026.
Every 4 years?
Michaelis working quickly.
Call strike.
Playing time, he gains some wisdom being around some of these players, taking the time to practice learning, and now getting a chance to finish the rest of this game out.
Built on a lifetime of running above the
Well, Curry says U.S. going to the finals again.
son of a longtime big league pitcher, Bobby Witt. 16 seasons in
Every 3 or 4 years? I'm not sure either.
A 1-2 pitch to Ebert. Wrapped around the plate, ball 2.
Ball 2 on the next pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 6th.
Combinations are popping up in baseball than ever before. Just a
Bouncer.
Bouncer to Witt.
Charged by Witt. Throws it across his body. Safe at first. Just a dribbler. Nothing wrong with the play by Witt. Just an infield hit there. Matty says, I'm not saying they're going to get rid of the WBC. I'm saying they're not going to let a bunch of Wainwrights. They're going to get a bunch of Wainwrights and Mikoloses.
Hey, there's a son. Griffin Jr. The hitting coach for Team USA actually called Tony Regan's the GM and asked if he could be part of the staff.
This ball fouled off, third base side.
He said, I think we can probably find you a spot.
kid. I played with his dad, against his dad, and against his son. Neither of which was a lot of fun. Playing with his dad was fun, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, facing him.
I know it's you. Top of the order for Cuba, Roel Santos, who's 1 for 3. Takes outside, 1 of 1.
Matty's, Joe says it's 4, but this one was delayed due to COVID. Zach asks, who would you want the U.S. to play, Japan or Mexico Tuesday night? I'll be rooting for Mexico tomorrow night, because the COO told me I would. So I'm hoping for a U.S.-Mexico final. The only team that beat the U.S. in this tournament was Mexico, and I'd like the U.S. to have a chance to whoop that booty for the title.
Pretend it's 0-0. I could see us 10-0. But what you learn to do is pitch like it's 0-0.
This ball hits center field right to Trout, who steps about 4 steps back, makes the catch for the second out.
Next thing you know, it's 10-2, 10-4, 10-5. So it is a learned trade.
Japan, says Joe. Kerm says Japan as well.
And you have to go through it, and you have to learn how to pitch with lead. That seems crazy, but some pitchers will think, "Oh, I got 5 runs to play with, so I got mistakes."
Yeah, she told me I had to root for Mexico tomorrow. But on Tuesday, we'll both be rooting for the United States. Knuckles rooting for Japan as well. You guys just want to see Ohtani. Ohtani-san.
First golf tournament, and they've never been there before, and they come down the stretch, and it's a total different feeling, and they hit shots they may never hit. Once you learn how to navigate that, then you learn how to win. It's the same thing in pitching or hitting. When you learn.
Yeah, it would be a huge upset if Mexico can beat them tomorrow. I wonder what the line is on that game. Does anyone know? Anyone know what the line is for Japan-Mexico? Is there a line? Called strike up high. Moncada, the hitter. Pitch 41 from Mikolas is fouled off, third base side.
What are they cheering for?
That guy looks like Guido. He looks just like you.
What's going on, Nick?
I'm not sure what's going on. They must have a runner out there, y'all. They got to have a runner. All right, so a fan got on the field there. So next week, NASCAR side of the house here on Valhalla Sports Talk. Mookie just sitting Indian style out in right field. Guy finds one of the security guys. I don't know if it was a streaker or not. Us old timers remember Morgana the kissing bandit jumping on the field and running over and kissing players like George Brett, Steve Garvey. It was Pui trying to get in the game. Back in the day, it was Morgana the kissing bandit, Joe. Outside for a ball. Yellowman says if I was there, I'd go streaking. You would not. Bro, you wouldn't even go back to Five Guys to get him to put hamburger on your grilled cheese hamburger. Don't tell me you'd streak. This ball floated left field, caught for the third out. All right, so we're headed to the bottom of the sixth. 9-2, United States. Kerm says, wasn't that her job? Joe says, I saw Morgana kiss Nolan Ryan at the Dome. Definitely different times then, y'all. Definitely different times. King Yellen says, that's too far to drive in traffic for $2, but I'd love to show the world my junk. Here. 9-2, y'all. 9-2. Lawrence Dodd, 9 outs to victory. Put up the V's. Put up the V's, chat. No stage fright? Asked Joe. Knuckles says, I'll be the new kisser. Sounds like a nice job. Well, I don't know if you know, but Morgana was especially qualified for that position. Morgana had some extra special qualifications to be the kissing bandit.
Very careful there, mister.
Do you even remember Morgana? COO?
What?
Do you remember Morgana the kissing bandit?
Yes.
She was qualified.
Uh-huh.
She went to college for that shit. Fouled off third base side. What's up, RM?
Was the day I asked him to sign autograph bats.
before he homered against
Yeah. So he just said, yeah.
I saw a streaker once in San Francisco at Times Square. Is there a Times Square in San Francisco? Ball hit down the left field line. Fair ball for Smitty. A double for Smitty.
Senior was 4 for 8. Yeah, he liked the fastball. I didn't really, that was really my career where I didn't have much other than the fastball and sliders. But,
no damage though.
I make the V with my thumb and middle finger.
there's another guy that throw out. He was like 20 kid or something. He had shifted him every year.
I'm not saying shit, Knuckles.
And then I had to throw the ball to junior, something like that. Well, I'll tell you one thing about this inning, this game. There have been 1, 2, 3 innings.
First pitch to Alonso. Said he didn't go around.
For the offense for the United States, one, two, just relentless. 9 runs on 10 hits, bunch of walks.
I do remember that guy. There's a whole, what's that, ESPN 360 or whatever? Or 2020? There's a whole ESPN show, though, about that guy with the rainbow wig holding the 316 sign. How he came about, what events he went to.
The first 3 innings would be 2-1-2. That's new. And now we're waiting to
Fap says, I remember that show This Week on Baseball. She'd be on there a lot.
2-2 something.
Joe loved This Week in Baseball. Do you guys remember the what was the whole title, though? The Sports Machine? And that would happen on, what, Sunday nights? I used to love some Sports Machine.
The base hit in the 3rd inning. Was hit by a pitch, came to score. There's 1 inning to go.
30 for 30. Bouncer. Smitty retreats to second, and they get him at first. That was Alonso. I do remember some of the baseball bunch stuff as well, RM. I do remember that.
Played in the Cuban National Series, but then went to Spain and played
He probably died,
professional
Damon.
for a short time. So Cuba to
Yep,
Spain.
ABC Sports, Thrill of Agony, or Thrill of Victory and Agony of Defeat.
Played well enough where he
The George Michael Sports Machine. There you go, Paul.
signed with the Atlanta Braves and spent a few years in there.
That was original ESPN.
He's been in Mexico, Virginia.
Down low ball.
And like so many guys on this roster have gone wherever they've had to and keep chasing their dream.
Yeah. There's more venues now than ever before. Playing this great game.
1 ball, no strikes to McNeil.
Two big league hitters on
1 out, runner on second.
players on the Cuba roster that are either minor leaguers, affiliated ball, or trying to
Next
make
pitch
it.
up high and outside by Leva.
The rest of the guys playing the Cuban National Series.
2 balls, no strikes.
Whether they play in Japan or Mexico or any of those other leagues abroad like you're talking
Yeah, the guy who wipes out on skis.
Team Cuba's hoping that this is
So he died in 09, David?
Best players to play for him. 2-0 to Jeff McNeil. Sales.
Up high ball.
Jeff McNeil's coming to the game. That seems strike, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, 4-pitch walking. 3-0 here. It's like Schwarber.
Such a unique hitter. Unique one, too. Shortstop.
Started using that when he was in the minors. There's a coach that showed up one day with a big matchup, and he said, I'll give it a try. He's got a 4-pitch walk here. and
Walked him. Free base.
got a line back. Like that. He's out with his second walk. Kenny, you've got an update on Nolan Arenado.
We'll see who. The ski jumper was the agony of defeat. Does anyone remember what they used for the thrill of victory? I do not. What was it?
Especially out of St. Louis.
What was it?
2 on for Trey Turner.
Trey Turner back at the plate here with runners on first and second. Right downtown, bang, called strike, middle of the plate. Muhammad Ali was the thrill of victory.
Trey, a Florida guy, Boynton Beach. Grew up a Marlins fan.
Swing and a miss by Trey. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, Maddie the hockey, the U.S. hockey team.
Team USA move on to the championship game.
Arenado's x-rays were negative, good.
Oh, this is a different bracket.
Yeah, this one's way cleaner than anybody's March Madness bracket, that's for sure. The wacky March Madness it's been. In this bracket, got a couple of surprises in Cuba and Mexico in the semifinals. And the 2 of the favorites, the defending champion USA.
Down low ball.
Japan, which has cruised to this.
David says the sports machine would always show rodeo clips at the end of the show.
Played 5-0. They scored 47 runs in those 5
Umbrella Corp checks in and says, let's go USA.
I'll tune in tomorrow night, though.
Turner drives it left field back. It goes and it's gone. A 3-run shot by Trey Turner. And they got a dozen on the board. A dozen on the board for Team USA. Trey Turner puts his stamp on it, wants that MVP of the World Baseball Classic.
And this for a guy who described his feeling going to the plate last night, and I think it as searching. I think he's found it. His 3rd home run in his last 5 at-bats.
The old ones would show Secretariat as the thrill of victory, then Ali, then the hockey team. But always the skier was the agony. Knuckles says, no freaking way. Yellowman says, ring that bell. Ian says, this is my kind of game. And Knuckles says, Dodgers, you suck.
I can tell you where the area code they had just reached.
Ooh. Cliffhanger.
Trey Juicin says RM. Uh-oh. Commercial, they snuck it in on me. 115 in the chat. It's only the bottom of the 6th, y'all. Still 3 innings left. And the U.S. is up by 10. We're almost 3 hours into this bad boy. Almost 3 hours in. And we still got a third of the game remaining. That's why there's a pitch clock, y'all. Fab says, if you ain't a Dodger fan, then you ain't American. RM says, Cuba needs a Rizarena. Bring in Bard, says David. Will Curry says, maybe they should have a mercy rule. RM says, that's what she said. Theo said, this is the long one. Mexico or Japan? I think Japan will win, but I want Mexico to win. Yep, correct. This is for the championship game. Here we go. Frank Alvarez, 1 game, OERA, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Mookie, do the right thing. Betts at the plate. First pitch, 1 ball. Mookie 2 for 4 tonight, a double, a single, and a run score. U.S. has scored in every inning. Theo says all the 4 p.m. hockey games are over right now. Baseball games are too long. I agree. Paul says Mexico versus USA would be epic. Roped! Base hit! Down the line! Left field! Mookie's got 3 hits on the night. Remember, the Cubans that are playing in America defected from Cuba. Do they really want to play for them? Well, I believe they do. Well, that's why, Butterfly. That's why I want to beat the team that beat us. RM says, I am from Guadalajara. Nah, I didn't see that, Michael. I did not see it. Yellowman got 3 hits this inning, y'all. He's playing Stratomatic baseball.
Can we play the area code game right here at all? I guess you'd have to go to the right. 114. What's the 114?
Nope. Turner's not still a Dodger. He's a Philadelphia Philly. He is one of them stinking Phillies. El Chivas checks in, says, Viva Mexico. Down low ball to Trout. 2 balls, 1 strike to Miguel Trout of the Los Angeles Angles.
We do have to look him up when we go do the Cubs Cardinals on Monday.
Drew Spencer, if you're watching,
Gotta find a way to meet.
get a power pick.
Roped! Right field! Gets down! Rolling to the corner! Run, Mookie, run! Scores! Baker's dozen, baby! A double for Trout.
This is Ben Stroud. He takes a spinner that doesn't spin very well and just drops the middle of the bat and goes down that. Right field.
My prediction is going to be USA versus Mexico in the finals. I hope so, El Chivas.
Pennsylvania area. We're now in
RM says, now that my son has a new lady, he's too busy to come play with us, isn't he? He's probably working right now. Hello, Jose Cortez. Fab says, I think I want Mexico because I have a lot of Mexican friends and I want to talk shit to them.
Take a tour around the States. Paul Goldschmidt at the plate now. Pitch runner is in there for Trout.
About time Trout did something, said Kerm.
Outfielder for the Baltimore.
All right, pinch runner for Trout.
Home run tonight for Goldschmidt.
This ball, golf shot, high fly ball just outside the infield. Fielded 2 away.
We had the 3-run shot last night, or the grand slam last night. And for more on Trey Turner, we go down.
So pinch runner in.
Guys, a funny story from last night. Before we started our postgame, we were all just chit-chatting with Trey Turner.
No, the game before Yellowman. Trout was the MVP of the game, not the last game, but the game before that yesterday.
Look at the highlight of that at bat. I said,
Joe says, I really like Japanese baseball.
so bad. It's from 2016. He's playing with the Nationals. They're down 14-4 in the 9th inning to the Diamondbacks. Bracho throws him a first pitch slider. Turner checked his swing and he grounded to first base so feebly.
Somebody told that lady behind home it'd be a good idea to paint her hair
Bracho was a little
lime green. Somebody lied to that woman. The U.S. train is rolling along, says Theo.
Bobby Witt bats last year. Replaced Coronado as pitcher last
RM says Trout is roiding for sure. He's got that bloated Barry Bonds head.
action here in the WBC.
I'm roiding.
It was a double and not going to run. 1-1 pitch.
1-1 outside. Ball.
Well, here's what
This is Witt Jr. up here. He's hitting 500 in this WBC. Comes up with 2 outs, runner on second with the U.S. up by 11. Down low, called strike. Butterfly, are you asking if Japan has Major League Baseball players on their roster? Yes, they do.
He's got into the area where he can breathe a little bit, maybe.
Oh, a lot. He's breathing a lot. I mean, this is his pulse rate, heart rate, whatever in the first inning.
Mullins took
Do you guys like my flex? Mullins to third.
Again, because we kind of look, it is a heavyweight against. I mean, in theory, USA versus Cuba in the current rosters, that it is a decided advantage for USA. That doesn't guarantee that they were going to do exactly this. And the first inning started shocking everybody's nervous system, like whoa, 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 and then eventually they
Fouled straight back.
offensively. And
Count goes full to Witt Jr.
the rotation. So there's a lot of pressure on the teams that are heavily favored because there's no best of 3, best of 5. It's just win and move or lose.
just asked
Yeah, you've got Ohtani, definitely,
Kansas, right?
among others.
There was a 3-2 to Bobby Witt, fouls it off.
RM says, how can you be roiding with those 3/4-inch PVC pipe arms?
Infield singles to start this game, and then a bases loaded walk, and Cuba was ahead before there was an out.
I use them selective roids.
USA has scored in every inning. It's their biggest one yet. 4 on the bank here in the 6th.
They just make,
Big pitch coming to
I'm
Bobby.
not going to say it. Down low ball, he walked him.
Down to the walk.
Brother BKL says, breaking news, CJ Gardner is going to the Lions for 1 year and $8 million. Now I'm surprised I saw him Bleacher Report. Who the hell is CJ Gardner? Conrad says, sorry, I scrolled back and saw a chat about George Michael's sports machine. Good times. Yeah, it was. Schwarber, 2 walks, hit by pitch, and a run scored.
Schwarber's walked twice. Team USA
Comes up with runners on the corners, 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th.
added 2. At that 3 hit by pitches. 23 base runners and 5+.
One like away from 80.
On a long pitch. Takes 1-2.
A lot of stress this lineup puts on every pitcher that's coming in from Team Cuba. They're trying to be as fine as they can and stay away from the big innings. They haven't been able to put up 0 to this point.
Schwarber pops it up. Left field. Seeing eye. Will it find a home?
Santos.
Caught by the left fielder. A slight collision out there.
But yet to get up. Moncada's still down.
They're calling for medical for this guy.
And they're calling out the training staff to come take a look at Yohan Moncada.
Moncada, the one injured on the play.
Get back to Miami.
Former safety Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. RM already at it, predicting the Raiders are going to go 17-0 next year. Conrad corrects him, says you'll be 7-10. King Yellowman says RM's a Raiders fan. Surprised he hasn't had a fight in the chat yet. You guys heard the COO say she didn't like this music, right? Robert Galvin says, let's go RM, Raiders for life. Raiders Nation. Robert says, we don't fight. Back in the day, I watched a dude get stabbed in the Coliseum just because he was wearing another team's jersey. And he wasn't wearing a Raiders jersey when he was bleeding. Conrad says, I'm getting ready for Julio, the Padres punk. He was in here the other day. RM says, no more garbage equals wins. So who's going to get more wins this year, the Saints or the Raiders? Who's going to win more games this year, Saints or Raiders? Yeah, that's mellow. I don't know. I just found something and picked it. I was just curious to see if it's just that one song, but apparently, if it's in the library. But it doesn't make sense because the NASCAR music that I use is from the YouTube library, and it doesn't get any kind of deal. All right, broken bat. Fielded over to first. It's already one out. I forgot that we were already in the next inning.
Michaelis called maybe 4 innings in this game after 4 innings from Adam Wainwright. The way it stands right now, not out of the question. He could finish this game. He could. This game is going to 8 for starting pitchers. Senator Coleman's pitch rain last inning. He remains in.
Butterfly says it keeps the chat in control.
On Tuesday.
Saints are going to go 8 and 9. Music not a factor.
36 years old.
Well, it turns out I was all wrong. It wasn't the music anyway.
Cuba, Japan.
Here's this big fella again. Bouncer. Fielded. Trey over to first. They get him 2 away just like that.
Gotta love that when you got an 11-run lead. You're dealing with a pitch count. 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Lawrence Dodd says Dodgers fan can't talk. They literally killed a Giants fan in the parking lot. It wasn't me, bro. Wasn't me. Innocent. This ball hit right field. Mookie gives chase. It's going to be a C&I single. Arubarena.
Michaelis is looking at a 4-pitch inning. Second hit of the game for Arubarena. Now, Cuba's got 10 hits in this year. They just haven't been able to get guys in.
Vikings 17-0 next year, says Lawrence Dodd.
And still no 1, 2, 3 innings in this game.
I've never felt any fear to wear my jersey wherever I want to wear it, whatever the team may be. I've never even thought it was a problem. I just wear it. Usually, if you're not a butthead, nothing bad happens. I've worn Dodger fans to I don't know how many, or Dodger jerseys to I don't know how many different stadiums, at least over a dozen, never had an issue. I wear my Viking jersey anytime I go to the Cardinals games. Kings jerseys, the away games, never been a problem.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Chase up. See if he tries to get him to chase that curveball back.
The Giants fan was talking shit to old ladies and kicked a puppy. Throw batteries at her outfielders. Joe says probably true. Yeah, I've never had an issue.
Great season for the Angels.
And back in the day, I used to be pretty fiery. But, especially now as an adult, ain't nobody gonna do shit to you. I mean, I'm just an old man. Ain't nobody gives a fuck. Popped up.
They'll pop into short right field.
Goldschmidt makes the catch.
So he makes the catch.
1-4. Mute. 7. Music. Robert says, I'm in Pensacola, Florida. I wear my gear proudly and have no problems. You're a tall dude, aren't you, Robert? Raiders jerseys. USC, Raiders, USC, nothing. I wish I had a USC jersey. Lawrence says, I wore a Flyers jersey to a Ranger game. I was a little scared when I got cornered by several Rangers faithful. Joe says, I'm over 50, so I don't want to fight. Probably the biggest risk for me is I'm wearing the jersey of my team in an opposing stadium and a fight breaks out. I tend to be that dumbass that tries to break up the fight, and someone could take that as me trying to get in the fight. But I'm usually the peacemaker in the crowd. You're 5'10"? Knuckles can't wait for the Astros to come back to Dodger Stadium in a few months. Paul says over under for 6 hours for this game. It feels like it's going 6 for sure. Theo and I got some Call of Duty to play. And this game is screwing it up. 122 in the chat. Did we get to 12-6? Come on, man. Come on, man. What's going on with this YouTube game? I know I'd be dropping. We're right at 12-6. Apparently. Gonna try to break up a fight between Dodger and Giants fan, especially at Dodger Stadium. Can't help it, y'all. I'm a helper. I'm a helper.
The Cuba National Series. Yeah, not for his second appearance in the WBC here. Bottom part of the Team USA orders. Will Smith the lead off.
My brother tried to stop a fight and he got bit, says Knuckles.
Who had the 1990 perfect game last year, was going to pitch for Team.
Yeah, I saw that, Lawrence.
Well, he's made one start in this tournament. He struck out 8 in 3 2/3. So that's pretty.
No, I'll still watch NASCAR. I'm probably going to root for that Ty Gibbs kid. Will Smith up, no ball, 1 strike.
First start. The season into the season. What's going on? Fly ball down the right field line.
Right field line. God, the coolest over-the-shoulder catch ever by Drake down the right field line. And that's it for the U.S. in the bottom of the 7th. I missed the 7th inning stretch again, didn't I? I think I missed the 7th inning stretch again. No, wait. What's going on? Oh, bottom of the 7th, 1 out.
Tremendous raw stuff, particularly the fastball split combination. This guy is just 21. He just turned 21, and it's going to be a show watching him tomorrow night.
And so, Kenny, he was a kid watching you, Darvish, finish off the 2009 WBC, and he said he remembers watching and thinking it would be so cool to be a little bit like you, Darvish.
6 outs to victory, says Lawrence.
Roki Sasaki will try
I was all screwed up there, y'all. I missed the 7th inning stretch. Nobody reminded me.
to try and do it again for Team Japan. 1-2 on Pete Alonso. Check the swing, ball 2. Call him the monster. Roki Sasaki, 6'2", 185-pound, 21-year-old. That touches triple digits.
Have I ever been bit?
Patrick Sanders.
I've never been bit. Even when I worked at Juvie, I was never bit.
Alonso, there's a Baez at second. And that is a
Alonso grounds out. Even when I worked at Juvie, I never got bit or spit on. I did get punched in the temple, though. The lady man in the intercom said it sounded like I just got shot.
The first game won the next 3. They won seed, number 1 seed. They had to fly here and play right away.
Then the chokehold happened, and I drug that little sumbitch all the way to the tank, we called it.
So now they have
Theo says we want to stretch.
to go against a pretty darn good Japanese.
Low and outside, called strike.
We talk about Team USA, John, what they did last night to get into the semifinal, but it's almost the same story for Mexico when you look at that game you're mentioning Friday against Puerto Rico.
This ball, a dribbler
Yes.
into the shift, fielded over to first. They get him.
Hey, you can believe it. 1, 2, 3. We've got one.
Now we're through the 7th. Headed to the 8th. I don't know what you're talking about, Jimmy. Guy's in San Diego prison for 15 years, 7 to go. Quintana, Drake, Goubert due up for Cuba in the 8th. Fap says my little brother went through a biting phase and also sucker punching you in the nuts. He paid for it though. I figured there was some people that made you the way you are, Fap. Turns out it was your little brother punching you in the nuts. Yellowman says, can we do a 7th inning stretch? Why not? We can do what we want. Now, last time I played the 7th inning stretch song, they ended the stream. Because that is from a video on YouTube. So I'm afraid to do the 7th inning stretch song I got, dude. Somebody with some music talent has to make me some stuff. Because I ain't the one. Anybody in the chat got any music talent? Can play the piano or electrical piano or something? Yellowman says at least your little brother didn't punch you and then bite you in the nuts. .105 in the chat. We've had 2 thrillers today. That NASCAR race, the first 2/3 of it was boring as hell, and this game here is a butt whooping. Jesus plays the guitar. All right, here we go. Back to it. Can you play Take Me Out to the Ball Game, Jesus? And send it to me on a JPEG or something? Or what is that, an MP3? Joe says at this rate it'll be the 9th inning nap.
Like he's made a start.
Johnny says I kicked somebody's ass before in a fight.
We got there in the field for Team USA. You've got
Joe can play the radio. You're not helping much, Joe.
and Mookie Betts coming into second base.
Fab says if he bit my nuts, I'd no longer have a little brother.
For the Mets, Mookie came up as an infielder and has sprinkled in some second base for the Dodgers the last couple of years, and sees that as his position when he's thinking really down.
Butterfly checking for the status of Fap's toe.
To play the infield. And Neil Brennan put his glove on.
Bouncer, fielded by Trey, guns it over to first. They get him.
Was missing bats, missing barrels. And it's not just a guy who's like, okay, let's go in there and see if I still got it.
Cuban Ricky says I can sleep well now.
Maybe play there.
Johnny Reynolds says I beat someone up because they were trying to beat me up and they failed.
But he looks like
All right, tough guy.
middle infielder. And it's a result of him out
Yep,
there
13-2, Cuban Ricky.
even though he rarely
Drake is up to the plate.
every single day he takes
Not that one.
balls and prepares for the emergency.
Outside ball.
Back half of his career, perhaps. All on
Yeldman says I'm afraid to hit anyone. I might hurt myself.
Exactly, to say the least. I mean, playing those two positions.
Fouled back at the plate.
This must be a really good ball.
Can't remember the last fight I was in.
Owns multiple 300 games. Plays at PBA events.
What's Mookie doing?
He didn't play football in high school because his mom wouldn't let him, but he was a star in baseball, obviously, a star in basketball, star point guard. The number 3 that he's
Mookie's all the way up on the infield. Is he playing first?
Wainwright at 50. So he's going back to his hoops days when he was point guard in Nashville.
Fouled straight back. Where's Mookie playing, chat? No mercy rule.
He's got, dozens of bowling balls to go up when he's going to play in a tournament and figure out how the lanes play, similar to how golfers figure out how the course is played. He does the same thing in the lanes.
Low and inside for a ball.
Obsessive in everything that he does. He's not just going to go play second base.
Butterfly's a badass.
He's going to
Some girl tried to jump me in high school and she was so short I had to hit her really low.
ground ball to him, and there is
Ground by, fielded by Mookie over to first, and they get him. 2-away.
Turner with look at
Mark DeRosa saying it ain't that easy, man.
Conrad says I can't wait to see a stadium full of people wearing lucha masks when Mexico plays.
How good a fielder he is, 'cause they
Butterfly says years later she apologized after I beat her up.
last couple of weeks, just blown away at how smooth he is there. And the Dodgers have Miguel Vargas, who's going to be the everyday.
Fab says I wanted to fight this one older kid, but he decided to piss in one of those giant super soaker water guns
The guy that's taking
and shot him all in his face. He thought it was water until it sunk in.
his fielding ability is Mookie Betts at second base, the Dodger right fielder.
Dave Roberts sitting up there in Phoenix saying Mookie better not get hurt.
The Husky Bears got 2 hits in this game, 2 of the 10 for Cuba.
Fouled straight back.
It's been getting guys in once they've got.
Butterfly needs to change her name to Dinosaur.
10, but scoreboard 13
Knuckles says my life is boring. I never got into fights.
There's Brady Singer.
I think I've been in like 4 fights in my life. And then a couple dusts up at Juvie.
But if a guy gets up, he's probably coming in.
either that or he's
I'll be throwing chokeholds on them little hellions.
it would be nice. I mean, I don't know what the plan is.
Joe's like, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
But it would be if
She was in a gang, not my type of friend, says Butterfly.
He's just getting the side work. More than likely.
Outside ball. Butterfly now talking shit. I showed her.
This has been a dream for Mark DeRosa this game here. Swatted into left
This ball swatted left field, gonna get down, seeing eye single.
He's there. But with the pitching being what it was coming off of last night's thriller. And with the championship game two days ahead, wanting to keep the staff as fresh as you could. Have 2 pitchers cover 8 innings. A dream.
Yeah,
All right, Santos up. He's 1 for 4, a single in the first and a run scored. He comes up with 2 outs, runner on first here in the top of the 8th. United States 13, Cuba 2.
at the mercy of how the game is going to unfold.
She was jealous she wasn't with the cheer team.
He said that was one of the things Jim
Hey, I appreciate it, Center Hill Cards.
managed Team USA to the championship in 2017.
I think so, Johnny, but I'm not sure, to be honest.
Script, because that script can get torn to shreds, and then you're going to be.
You've been in 10 fights, Cuban Ricky?
When you have all the restrictions that you do have when you're managing and it's true.
10 fights and lost 11. That's hard to do.
Big league game, which has.
Fab says the best fight I ever saw was in high school. About 30 girls. It was awesome.
So he's got his plan, but try not to script it down to the finest balls. 2 balls, 1 strike on Royal Santos.
I think my record is 1-1-1.
Run score, fouls it off, and it's 2-2.
She got expelled.
He got his wish. Let's play a little second base here.
I totally understand, Center Hill Cards. I appreciate it, buddy.
Count goes full.
Too often you see 13.
She had a bad reputation.
That's exactly what the USA team has. 11 hits per year in 2 months.
Pat J, 0-3. 0-3 in fights. Johnny Reynolds got some good news. Foul back.
Santos stays alive, 14 years as a pro, mostly in the Cuba National Series.
This next pitch by Mikolas will be pitch number 77 tonight. 77 on the evening.
Average for Santos.
Yellowman says every fight I've ever been in, someone sucker punched me.
Up to the field to play. So,
Jay Ramos says I've been in a few fights, but only to protect myself. I
find a place for you.
might not be jacked, but was able to knock a couple guys out. Should have never picked on me. Grounds out for the 3rd out.
Bottom of the 8th. Let's see the defense playing second base.
Headed to the bottom of the 8th. Knuckles says my boss got attacked at a restaurant and his 82-year-old mother was pulling on the guy's hair while the fight was going on. Don't mess with moms. Don't mess with moms. They will get involved. Damon, this game started at 4 o'clock, sir. 4 o'clock. Joe says it seemed like every time I get in a fight, this dude had a whole posse with him. Yellowman says I'm not sure how long the game's been on, but I've cleaned and painted my bathroom. Butterfly, my other friend got the brunt of the other girl jumped her and she was all scratched up. You're engaged, Johnny Reynolds? Congratulations. Congratulations on your engagement, sir. Girls like to scratch. Hit them so many times with the left, they'll be begging for the right. Turner bets Mullins due up for the United States. in the 8th. Nolan says that's a terrible idea, Johnny. Joe says that was a long time ago. I'm pretty diplomatic now.
Offenses come to life. They've gotten to the knockout stage. Trey Turner's one
Come in peace.
the grand slam to win last night's game. He's got 2 home runs.
Trey Turner up. Already had a big game. Roped foul. Trey Turner is 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 4 ribbies.
Trey Turner might be the only one that wasn't a day off today.
Foul back. Knuckles said I wasn't going to say that, Yellowman, but I was thinking it. Did Mexico boot Julio Urias? What?
Mexico, Japan.
What's up, JLG?
Couple of hard if you want.
Fap says I once saw a dude jump in the passenger side open window of a speeding car and then beat the crap out of the driver because he talked about his girlfriend to his girlfriend at a party.
Leading the WBC with his 4 home runs and tied for the WBC.
Good night, Cuban Ricky. Thank you for subscribing.
Trey Turner. I guess the 9 spot in this lineup is almost like getting cleanup in a normal lineup.
Yeah.
1-2. Foul back.
Foul back.
I haven't seen the proposed lineup for the Phillies, but I wonder where they're going to.
Shelby says dish is done. 2. Outdid myself. There you go, girl.
Every day, assuming when it doesn't change when Harper comes back.
Oh yeah, no doubt, Mr. Nobody. No doubt. Making his case for sure. Faux show.
Huge bummer. Team USA said Bryce Harper can't play. That was Mike Trout's first call after he signed up. There's 2 Harper.
Up high ball.
For the elbow issue, Tommy John surgery. Currently around there. One going on.
All right, Conrad. We'll see you, buddy. Have a good night.
Defend their title.
Trey strikes out.
2017. They won the World Baseball Classic for the first time. Shut out Puerto Rico in the championship game at Dodger Stadium. Down to the quarters, knocked out Japan in the semis. Marcus Stroman, of course, fishing for
2017, the U.S. won the final game 8-0.
the MVP of that championship run. Only 2 guys left from that USA roster. Although Adam Jones has been around the team, talked to the team.
Blowing outside for a ball to Mookie. Do the right thing, Betts.
Ball and strikeout bets. Has 3 of the 13 hits.
Mookie fouls this one off, slaps the head of his bat in disgust. There's activity in the United States of America bullpen.
So Singer's taking a seat. And it's Aaron Luke that begins to run.
All right, the fans are screaming again. I think somebody else is on the field.
This looked the wrong one. He came move closer to the dugout, so he probably be sure got this.
U.S. manager laughing about whatever just happened. Shelby likes the score. Joe says no Presley, I hope. Save him for the final. I don't know, he's some dude from the Major League Network. Mark DeRosa.
Ball and 2 strikes on bets. One away.
Douglas says show us the action.
Two people up to 0 for the first time today in last inning. 1, 2, 3.
It's taken a while. Mookie watching intently. Seems like it's over. Mookie hits it, center field, playable, caught for the second out.
Get a chance to see Cedric Mullins here. Came on from Mike Trout after Trout double. First WBC, the 28-year-old, originally from Georgia, Snellville, Georgia, and went to Campbell University.
Theo says, let's take this momentum to the final. I agree with Theo.
Back and forth between AAA and the majors as a switch hitter his first few years, and then he did switch hitting and has been crushing it like
This ball hit right center field, back to the wall. It's gone. 2 touchdown lead, or 2 touchdowns for the U.S.
Season 2 years ago, the year that he did switch hitting. It's 291, homers 30 times, stole 30 bases.
Let's go, Cendric, says Dan Stout.
Last year didn't have quite the same power numbers, but
Butterfly tells Fab, just calm down, sir. Just calm down. A little discussion in the chat.
simple, producing the 4th long ball of the game for Team USA, which really has not hit for a ton of power in this tournament all told. High fives all around. All right, Joe, what's he got?
Hit right up the middle. Fielded. Quick throw. Got him. That dude Drake is smooth for Cuba, y'all. That dude Drake is smooth. All right, so we're headed to the 9th. Cuba down to their last 3 outs. What's up, Mr. Apple? Firefighter said someone in the chat said the USA was going to lose. So again, chat, we'll be back tomorrow night for USA or for Mexico versus Japan, and then on Tuesday night for the final. True. Confirmed. Confirmed by Valhalla Sports Talk executives. King Yellowman says it had to be Maddie that said they were going to lose. Yeah. It could be true. 2 touchdowns for the U.S. and a safety for the competition. Yellowman says he gets scared if we don't score first. Matty does panic at times, y'all. He does tend to panic at times. Sometimes his panic bears fruit, like the end of last year's Dodger season. Well, then it's just a few, probably by the time the finals played, Butterfly, it'll be less than a week and a half to the regular season for MLB. Dodger games will start. Well, Aldo, this game is on Fox Sports 1, buddy. Fox Sports 1. Big mistake trading Turner. They didn't trade him. They just didn't sign him. So 7 Eastern, 4 o'clock my time.
Patrick Sandoval for Mexico. Rogi Sasaki for Japan. It's going to be amazing to watch on a world stage like this. Somebody that has really broke out of the scene in Japan.
Aaron Loop, the pitcher. 1 game, 0-0 record, no ERA. Bouncer, first base, fielded, tags the bag, 1 away. Well, that's true, Theo. At least the pitching hasn't been consistent. I would say the U.S. offense has been pretty consistent the last three.
So what do you think for Team USA moving ahead as far as the pitching goes?
No, Butterfly. Tomorrow, Japan plays Mexico, and then Tuesday, the winner of that game plays the U.S. for the championship, for the trophy.
The championship game to have a chance to defend. And the Dominican Republic being out.
Yeldon says last year's Dodger season, like you got all drunk at the bar, took home the hottest chick there, but then it didn't work when you pulled it out. Just like that, exactly.
But as I mentioned, whoever wins that,
Ready.
it will pose a
What's up, El Shiba?
opponent for the Team USA pitching staff. I mean, they're going to have to be as
Well, the crew chief makes that call, Jay Ramos, but not bad. I mean,
everybody.
he gave him the lead for a long time.
First of all, that they're going to make it. This great roster is going to be in the championship. But that either way, it's going to be an incredible.
Abajo la dictora. So get rid of the dictator. Some guy's got a sign behind
Or
home plate.
Team USA against Team Japan. Team USA against Otani, potentially.
Yeah, then it'll be over on Tuesday. That's the championship, Butterfly. All right, Newfo, we'll see you, buddy.
Luis Robert.
Bounce up the middle. Base hit. Past Mookie.
It's been a rough WBC for Robert as he gets ready for his big league season, but he's got his second hit tonight. With one down here. What would it be for Hispania?
Bouncer short. Trey fields it over to Mookie, then on to first. And that's going to be it. The United States has made the championship game on Tuesday night of the World Baseball Classic. And Valhalla Sports Talk will be here for all the action. Tomorrow night we've got Japan, Mexico to see who's going to join the United States. So they'll be advancing to their second WBC championship. And that again Tuesday, y'all, at 7 Eastern. All right. That's the final, y'all, after that double play. USA double play. USA wins. USA wins. USA wins. Robert says, let's go. Let's go, says 626. Oh, yeah, baby, says Theo. That's game, says Butterfly. King says, let's go. No slaughter rule, no slaughter rule. Toast to the USA, says Center Hill Cards. Mexico. I'm rooting for Mexico tomorrow night. Rooting for Mexico tonight. I'll be doing that stream as well. Yeah, been a long day, Theo. Yeah, I don't know if I'll make it on there for some Call of Duty tonight, buddy. I'll probably just get the stream ready for tomorrow. Put the Lakers on? What channel are the Lakers on? Are the Lakers on regular TV? Johnny getting married in 2024? 59-49, Lakers up on the Magic. I'm not seeing a... Hey, appreciate it, El Shiva. Hey, appreciate you, Shelby. Thank you so much, girl. Alright, y'all, I'm going to bounce out of here. So we dropped the one time. I don't know why it does it, but it does it. Gonzaga losing. If you don't have their special channel, you can't watch it. Yeah. Lakers on League Pass. Don't have that, y'all. Peace, LA Most Wanted. Peace, my man. Alright, 2 streams. We had a doubleheader today. The numbers will not be impressive. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? We did bust 12.6. But we might be right at it, so it'll be gone by tomorrow. 12.602. 12.602. Ah. 7. 8. So with a little over 8K. Apparently a little over 8K total for the beginning of the game and after it crashed. Not too bad. Huge weekend for the channel view-wise. Close to 40,000 views over the weekend. And we'll be back, like I said, tomorrow night. And Tuesday night. So 2 more nights in a row. Hey, appreciate it, Center Hill Cards. Good night, Robert. All right, Jay Ramos. I don't anymore, David. I don't anymore. I did back in the day, but I don't. There's no leagues that I'm in now. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. USA, the final from Florida tonight in the WBC. United States 14, Cuba 2. The United States advances to the finals on Tuesday night. Who will they face, though? Tomorrow night, Valhalla Sports Talk is going to be showing Japan, Mexico. It's going to start at 4 o'clock my time, 7 Eastern. And Valhalla Sports Talk will be here for all the action in that one. Until then, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for the regulars. Thank you for the real ones for hanging out with me today, both on the NASCAR and baseball side. Yes, online for opening day. Thank you to the mod squad, the members, the donators. All right. Have a great rest of your Sunday, y'all. Tomorrow's Monday. Have a good time at work, Butterfly. I know. Back to the grind, girl. They got women's college basketball. All right, I'm going to bounce out of here, y'all. Till tomorrow. This is Valhalla. We'll see you in the next one. Valhalla Sports Talk. It's off the air.